Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today this video is going to be slightly different because a couple of subscribers have asked me to do a caravan video. This is another part of my new lifestyle in that I'm doing something called full-time touring. In other words, I'm living in a caravan for as long as I want to, really, as long as I enjoy it. And so in October last year, October 2021, I separated from my long-term girlfriend, and we sold our house. And instead of me going and going straight in and putting a deposit down and buying another property for myself, I just thought, I've got the opportunity, as I am self-employed and run my own business, and I have an incredible team of people who work for me, that I'm going to do something radically different with my life. I'm going to go and travel and go fishing more. Fishing's always been my passion. So I thought I would travel and start off in the UK and just go around to all the places in the UK which I've never been to before, and also go fishing. And that was the whole concept behind this channel. I was inspired to do this kind of weird thing called full-time touring, because I have that opportunity to do so. So there we are. That's what I'm doing, and I'll do it for as long as I enjoy it. And then afterwards I will continue doing the fishing and the fishing videos, but maybe I'll be in a fixed place again. Also, I don't know really where I want to live, if I'm absolutely honest. I was born and raised in Cornwall, very lucky to have that opportunity. But also my business is based in Hertfordshire, and I've lived up in Hertfordshire for at least 25 years. And so I don't really have a place that I call home. And so I'm trying to decide whether it's to move back to Cornwall, stay in Hertfordshire or Oxfordshire. So it's just a great opportunity to almost do like a factory reset after having come out of a long-term relationship. It's just about, what do I want, and where do I want to be, and how do I want to live my life. That's a very loud motorbike, isn't it? So what I'd like to do is introduce you to my caravan. This is Dalleth Arta, and Dalleth Arta is Cornish, and it's roughly translates to begin again, and that's a great analogy for my life. So let me start off with a little guided tour of the caravan. This is a Swift Charisma 2011. This is a fixed bed caravan with an L-shaped lounge. I'll take you inside. Okay, so we have a fixed bed, which is perfect size for me, and I'm able to stretch out. I'm 6'4", and I've got plenty of leg room in here. Works out really well for me. It's a nice comfortable bed as well. Up here are all the cupboards for clothes. I've got a bookshelf, and over this side I've got a lamp, and these extra plugs that you see here, and also up there, they're plugs I actually put in myself, because believe it or not, this caravan, believe it or not, this caravan came with 2 plugs. Not enough, really. So here's the rest of the caravan. We've got a full-size oven, gas hob, and also an electric ring at the back, kind of a mini sink with hot and cold running water. I'll go into that in a moment. And then up in here I've got my cutlery and crockery, etc. And then this cupboard, it's a bit of a mess, but it carries everything I need. Okay, and then in here it's all teas, coffees, eggs, sauces, salt, that kind of thing, and then more sort of wraps and other sorts of condiments, mayonnaise, what have you. These ones here, I've got things like porridge oats in it, and also plenty and plenty of replacements for my Lavazza coffee machine. Vitamins, and then in here drinks, which are very important, of course. I do love Jameson's whiskey, love Scottish whiskey as well in here. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I picked this up at the Glenlivet estate, where I bottled it myself, and it is 61.4% proof. And I tell you what, this whiskey's lasting me ages, because you don't need to have a lot of it. Then we come down to, and so this is my television with a sound bar. It's a 12 volt television, and I fixed it here to the wardrobe with this bracket, and then when I'm traveling it just clips into place and it remains steady. This is my cupboard, and it's a full-size cupboard, okay, which is really good. It's got this table I can pull out and put here in the lounge to do my work or edit my videos, and also it's got this Traumatic gas or electric heater, which I tell you what, in Scotland really kicked it out, and it kept the caravan so very warm. I think that's probably one of the biggest questions that I've got asked in all of my travels so far, but certainly when I was up in Scotland, is aren't you cold? No, not in this caravan or most modern caravans. They're very well insulated. The heaters are brilliant. It runs off gas or off electricity, and even when it was running off gas, one day that the site that I was on had a power cut, it was brilliant. Okay, and it's all controlled here by, we got the electricity control, okay, which is 500, 1,000 or 2,000. I've never put it on 2,000, I've never needed to. 500 or 1,000 is more than enough. And then this is the gas change, so you could have it through gas instead. Over here, that socket there is what I installed myself and replaced it, so it had a couple of USB port chargers, and that's the same underneath the coffee machine, which I cannot live without. I put this socket in as well, and then I also, up through here and across to the other side of the caravan, I put in another single socket on that side and a single socket above the bed. Eventually I'll probably get maybe another little TV, or maybe that'll be good for a fan or something like that, but just to have that extra flexibility means that you know, you're not just congregating with two sockets. Next up is the toilet, which is basically a little cassette toilet here, and then we've got the sink and what have you, and again hot and cold running water through the water heater. This you know, this is a very small and compact. I've had a shower in here at least 3 or 4 times, but really I tend to shower on the site, and as I say to people who come and stay, the toilet is for number ones, and number 2, go to the site toilets. So yeah, basically that's my bathroom. Then I'll take you, this is a fixed bed. Underneath the fixed bed there's plenty of storage again underneath the fixed bed. So in actual fact, there's a tremendous amount of storage here in the caravan, and I don't feel like I need anything, which works really well for me. Yeah, works really well. So this is a single axle. This is a single axle caravan with the water butt here, which is a 40-litre aqua roll, which I have to fill up probably every 3 days. And then this is my waste master, which again, you know, you have to empty it for the duration that you have to, you know, the amount of water you use. Now, some sites I stay on have the water and the grey water next to the caravan on the actual pitch. They're probably the best pitches to stay on, because then you don't have to refill your aqua roll and you don't have to worry about the wastewater either. Yeah, so this is a single axle caravan. Now, it does come with these things, which are called motor movers. Now, I bought this caravan second hand from a dealer, Oxford Caravans, and I bought it, and I went to my first place where first caravan site was going to park up, and I was using the motor mover to put it onto the pitch. And it's like a 12 volt, if you don't know, it's like a 12 volt sort of thing, and it almost feels a bit like a remote control car, and you can move it forwards and backwards and twist it round to the left and twist it round to the right, because it clamps onto the wheels. So I started using it, it broke, damn, and I was already on my way to Scotland at this point, and so I phoned up the dealer, and they said they would fix it when I brought it back, but I wasn't obviously going to be back for at least 8 weeks. So when I got to my second location, which was now in Scotland, I then had to reverse it on. And you know what, the best thing about that is that it forced me to do it because I had no other alternative. And now, of course, that's all I do. I rock up to the site, I reverse it straight onto my pitch, no problem at all. I did get it fixed, of course, because it was under warranty, but if you're starting out in caravanning, I strongly recommend that you just learn to park your caravan using your car. I tell you what, you certainly get a lot of really sort of encouraging and appreciative looks from the hardcore caravanners who are like, oh yeah, he knows what he's doing, against the people who rock up with their brand new you know, 40,000-50,000 pound caravan and inch it onto their site with the help of the motor movers. I think it's, for me, that I quite like that. I also quite like sometimes watching people with the motor mover and they still can't do it. If you've got any questions about either of these, or any suggestions, then please pop it into the suggestions, pop it into the comments section of this video, and I look forward to bringing you more fishing videos in the near future. Thanks a lot and take care.